Hello everyone. We are back. For those of you who didn't see, I ran a very short stream last night. Just because I messed up some of my own scheduling, and I had something that was actually next week instead of this week planned. So, with that said, thank you for anyone who came out last night at the gamer hours of like 11 to 12 or so. But we're back. It's Friday, and I'm gonna play a bunch of Spire probably today, and maybe some other stuff. We'll see. We're just balling today. No real thought is going into it. We're just balling. Let me just make sure. Yep, that updated. We're gonna go here. Um, okay. There we go. Ye old copy paste. Watch my stream. Um, this one. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I really want to get an Ascension 10 win on Defect. I think last late night stream, I had one successful run with Defect and then a couple of failed runs with some other characters. I did talk briefly about the beta changes. There was a big beta patch that came out late yesterday. Or I don't know what time yesterday came out, but it came out yesterday and I didn't see it until late. And I didn't realize until I was already partway through a run. But if we look at the compendium real quick. Big things that changed for Defect is almost nothing. They changed almost nothing for Defect, but they gave him some fancy new artwork. So notably, Compact and Subroutine. That's Glasswork. Compact. Compact's got new artwork. I kind of like the old artwork better, but this has got very like Wally coded, and I really like the fuel art actually. Before it was just like a little can. And then Subroutine got updated with new artwork. They made new artwork for Shatter. He's like destroying the claws, which is cool. And I think it was also Consuming Shadow got new artwork as well. And then the only other like balance change they made to Defect was they nerfed Voltaic to be 3 cost. It used to be 2 cost. And honestly, it was kind of fair. This card was very, very powerful and would sometimes just win the run the second you played it. So I don't hate it. It's just like a lot of people really like this card, so I can kind of see like some people being upset about that. And then they made some more changes to Regent. Most notably, they changed a bunch of his Forge cards. So like Spoils of Battle is no longer just a giant Forge number. It's Forged 5, draw 2 cards. It upgrades to Forge 8. They changed it so the rare power, what was it? The one that makes it hit twice. So Sword Sage now just makes it hit an additional time without the energy increase, which is a pretty notable change. And there's a couple other minor tweaks to a lot of the numbers on his Forge card, his Forge related cards. So like for example, parry now says when you play game 10, it used to be like 8. They keep buffing this card because people don't really like it. I feel like it's kind of 10 is kind of obscene now for 1 energy, but it is like it's not repeatable. Like if you have to wait to redraw your Sovereign Blade or get it back in hand, so it's a little bit interesting in that regard. And then I think most of his stars related cards are about the same. And And on Silent, it says unknown, but they brought back Prepared after replacing it with Prepare. I played a little bit off stream with Prepare in Prepared, and I honestly think the change was fine. But a lot of people complained, and I don't know. I think Silent is still pretty easily the best character, like the strongest character in the game. They just have so much degenerate stuff going on with all the card draw they have and the Sly stuff. So yeah, I'm not super worried about it, but I do think that there might be more changes to Silent coming in the near future. I don't think they changed much on Ironclad, and they changed a little bit. They reverted some of the changes on Necrobinder. So I think specifically Capture Spirit is now back to 3 souls and 4 souls on upgrade. So this was nerfed and reverted. And there's another card, I think, that was a similar situation where it got nerfed and reverted. So, with that said, though, I'm just going to do... I want to get an Ascension 10 defect win. I just unlocked Ascension 10 last night, and I really want to get that Ascension 10 win, so we're gonna go for it. Here we go. So, probably going to be the Transform one. What's our elite situation look like? There is 3 elites. Oh, one of the changes they did is also slightly nerfed the HP of Waterfall Giant. So he's a little bit easier to kill. There's a fire here. 1, 2, 3 with a shop. There's also... So that's the first campsite. Oh, they changed the map generation. So now elites spawn on this layer instead of on this layer. Because that was a minor issue that came up. Okay, so if I want to go here, I probably want the late shop, so I probably want to go like this way. And then I can choose at this node if I really want the campfire or the elite. And then I still get 2 elites here. Although, actually, no, this one's got to be better. That's got an elite anyways. And I can chicken out if I want to. And then, if I am really feeling strong, I can go up this way. And then get another campfire elite and a 3rd elite. And I can also chicken out if I have to as well. So yeah, that's probably what we're doing. I'm probably taking the Transform. The early fights, like the hallway fights, are honestly harder than some of the elites, especially the Water Act. I find. I think you can actually plan for the elite fights a lot better than you can for the hallway fights in the Water Act. So I'm gonna take the Transform. I don't think I can afford to take Booming Conch, and I could also try scroll boxes. I don't really want to take scroll boxes, though, because there is a shop here that I want to save my money for. Mid-late shop. I'm going to take the Transform, and we're definitely going to Transform to Strike. What do we get? Glasswork. That's an awesome first card. That makes a lot of the elites easier. And it's also block, which matters a lot in this act. Yeah, stacking up orbs is so important on this character. Can we kill? 12, 8, yeah. Okay, so here's the new artwork on Subroutine. I do like Compile Driver early here because we already have 2 orb types with Glasswork. Chaos is also interesting. I'm going to take Compile Driver, though. It's just the safe bet. Okay, so this fight, we drew no defense turn 1. That did not help. I'm gonna strike this one, but I'm pretty sure this one is gonna do a... Yeah, we just take what? Was it 15? Turn 1 with no option to do anything about it? Okay, just double stun then. I was really hoping to stun this one this turn, because that way this one would be stuck debuffing. Oh my god, these draws have been brutal. This guarantees kills one. And the Glass Warp should kill it over the course of the next 2 turns. Yeah, that's guaranteed. So yeah, taking 15, I think, on the first turn of that fight was brutal. Okay, so we already have AoE with Glasswork, but we could take more with Sweeping Beam. I'm also a big Shadow Shield fan. Subroutine is also... We don't have any powers for it, but it's the second Subroutine we've seen. This card, late game, can just generate so much energy. especially if we get multiples of them. I'm gonna take Shadow Shield. This is a third orb type for a compile driver also, making that draw more cards. Fresnel Lens is nuts. I'm gonna take this early. We already have 2 pretty good potions. They're not great, but this relic is so good. You just be careful though, because this enchantment means that you can't give enchantments. You can't give a second enchantment to the cards it puts it on. So you have to be careful of that if you're worried about taking some of those type of bonuses. Wow, this is just taking a turn 1 again. Do I just Radiant Tincture and kill this guy? I think I do. Yeah, because he super blocked this turn. And then should be dead this turn. Yeah. We got our potion back. Easy, easy. This is probably a hotfix. I do kind of need more damage though. Although all of our orbs do damage currently, so hotfix just makes all those do more damage. It's also 0 cost, so if we draw it off of our compile driver, we can play it easily. Barrage is worth considering. It does do 15 once you have all your orbs in play, which is a lot of damage. How are we into the... So we're pretty good into the garden eels fight with the glasswork. The terror eel we're a little bit sketchy into, but we can just charge up a big dark orb and kill him. And then the only question is, we have a lot of block for the other fight, so I'm going to take hotfix. I don't think I need the damage right now. We might even upgrade that here. This fight sucks. This is like one of my least favorite fights. I'm probably going to end up using the explosive potion, to be brutally honest. I was really hoping to draw glasswork. He's at 8 HP. Maybe we just get enough glassworks in play, we can end this fight pretty easily. Starting the pile driver. And then Shadow Shield. And then we can't play any more powers. Okay, wait. We should be able to end this fight here. But I do have to use the explosive potion to guarantee that this hits him. Oh no, that doesn't even kill, does it? 24. What's my... No, that would kill. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. I hate this fight. Anyway, that was way too much damage to worry about. Beam Cell is not... We're not doing any strike damage, so Beam Cell's pretty bad here. Charge Battery is upgraded with the Fresnel lens. Momentum Strike is, like, it's okay. It's not great. It is a strike, notably. It has the word strike in it, so it does get boosted if we get, the whatchamacallit. I'm going to take the Charge Battery, I think. Because we have pretty good damage long game if we just block with our Dark Orbs. Well, that's supposed to be a question mark. There's another fight. Okay. I want to say, one of the things that's really, really punishing in this game is when you're trying to get a question mark and you get a fight instead. I think it cannot be understated how brutal that can be in this game. Is it dual cast or zap or hotfix? I'm hoping to end fights before hotfix really needs to be played multiple times, so I think I go dual cast or zap. I think I'm gonna go dual cast. I want to be able to evoke my dark orb with it if I draw it early. I really want to get my Shadow Shield in play. And do I take one? I think so. Okay, so we took a big 14 hits. We've taken 15 so far this fight. I'm gonna hotfix to charge up these Dark Orbs extra this turn, and then next turn I'm probably gonna, if I draw into it, dual cast it. Yeah. And that should basically end the fight. We just need to invoke this Dark Orb and the fight's won. Easy. Yeah, and that's why I upgraded the dual cast, was specifically because of those Dark Orbs. There we go, that's our first Frost Orb, which you probably have to take. White Noise is okay, Barrage is damage, but Cold Snap is a Frost Orb, which we absolutely need here. Okay, I have 172. Do I want to go... Let's see what this question mark is. The cheese. Okay, so... If I take the cheese, I can go to the double rest site and end the act off pretty safely and then get the late shop. Don't think I need 2 cards, so I'm going to take the cheese and then go ahead and heal. This is going to give us a lot of health over the course of the run. Happy Flower's huge. Love to see that. That's really good energy gain that we can also, we can stall it out if we want to guarantee the energy for a specific turn. Then we're going to take this fight, and I think we're going to skip the elite. We have really good relics already, so I don't need to gamble on anything. I'm just going to get rid of that like Lightning Orb now, so that way... 10... It's not enough. You draw Charge Battery to full block this. We're still 2 off. Yeah. Bruh. Should have put the Frost Orb to play, I guess. Take 4 damage. Got him. There's another hologram with the Fresno lens. It's actually really good. I don't want another charge battery because I am kind of slow on damage. There also is a Cool Head, which is another Frost Orb. So getting those in play will make the Waterfall Giant a lot easier. This is tough. If I can't upgrade... So if I'm upgrading Hotfix... Yeah, I'm going to take Cool Headed. And then we are just going to rest. Or do we Smith? I think I'm going to Smith because we might get a healing item at the shop. And I'm almost certainly upgrading Hotfix. This is draw 2, though. I think into this fight, though, we need to... For the boss, we're going to have to play that multiple times. Okay, we're just shy of being able to buy... I guess we could take Ghost Seed. Wait. Wait, is that nuts? Because that means that our deck, if we get rid of all these, is just going to be all of these cards. Which is a fair bit of block. Can we afford anything else if we take that? Or is it better just to take a remove? Well, we could take the loop. The loop is a... There's only 52 gold. That's a good deal in Focus Potion. I probably have to take the loop, actually. Okay, so if we take this Ghost Seed... It's just strikes and defense. Not other types of strikes, I don't think. We have 1, 2, 3 block cards, 2 functional block cards, and then our damage is dual cast off the Dark Orb. Oh, I really want to try it. Can we afford this if we take it? No. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try the Ghost Seed here. This is kind of a ballsy play, but I think it makes this fight a lot easier for us. This Gambler's uncommon upgraded skill. These are both upgraded uncommons. I'm gonna lose the Gambler's Brew because with our current plan, we actually don't want to discard a bunch of our strikes and defense. What do we get? It's another... Oh my god, wait, that's a very strong Shadow Shield. Fusion is also interesting. I don't think we need the energy, though, because we have Charge Battery, Happy Flower, and Lantern. So I'm going to take Shadow Shield. And I am going to rest. So I think we should be able to solo this fight pretty easily. I'm going to let all these defense exhaust to Ethereal. Dual cast the Frost Orb. Oh, that's super overblocks. I probably should have done it to Lightning Orb instead. Now we just need to get a loop in play. That is not... Oh, I didn't buy the loop. My bad. Oh yeah, this guy's getting owned. So we're gonna reshuffle our pile. So I'm actually gonna make sure I go like this. That way, cool-headed goes back in our drop pile. Yeah, that's what I wanted. This just barely doesn't full block. This does. Oh wait, we still have more energy. Oh yeah, dude, this guy got completely destroyed. Holy. Just make sure we're full blocking this attack. 10, also 10. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Well, 38. Take 7. We took only 7 that whole fight. So I probably did not need to rest. Whenever you create a status, channel 1 orb, you're not doing that. Machine learning is just draw 1. Yeah, it's gotta be machine learning. Hyper beam we're not doing. So this is probably a Pale's Wing angle or the blood. The tiers are interesting, but losing the energy on turn 1 is brutal for Defect specifically because he really struggles turn 1 and then has good late game. And you saw that last fight, our late game is more than solid. There's early shops. We're kind of forced into taking an early shop because this shop is not really ideal. We kind of want to try and go this way. There's also this way. There's an extra campfire here. So I guess I want to try and go here if we're strong enough, and then I guess that means the best path. Oh, we can also go this way. There's fire, and a similar situation here. So we want to go to this node and make a decision here. And so that means we're going up this way. Because we can, I wish the eraser was bigger. So we want to go and basically debate between these two. So we want to go here. And we'll get an early shop. We can buy or remove we missed earlier there. Do I care about relics? The thing is, I think that we're currently going to skip a lot. So this Pale's Wing is going to be a lot better. Are we taking a lot of fights, though? So there's 3 potential elite fight. Should also go this way, too. I think we're really good into the elites specifically. I do think we might need a bit more AoE for the centimillipede thingy. We do have a glasswork though. This just says draw more. Let's just do that. This relic is so good. It's just all upside. Do I just let all these exhaust? That feels so bad. But I think it's correct. I like evoking the glass orbs as early as possible, because they're kind of useless once they take down too much. Barely not a full block. That's fine, we can take 6. Maybe I should have done that differently. Okay, so Storm Plus is huge. Lightning Rod is more orb generation. We only have 1 power right now. But Storm Plus is definitely a way to win the end game. And if we can get into play early, it does a lot of damage. Fortunately, we miss membership card. Probably just going to take remove here. I don't think we're doing anything with Feral. I don't hate the Fairy in a Bottle. Scrape is okay if we upgrade specifically Zap. I think the fact that hotfix is in the game makes Scrape so much better than it was in Spire 1. Do I even need the remove actually? Because I have this, so my strikes are just removing themselves anyways. I could take like Tempest, or maybe it's just the Fairy in a Bottle. 30%, whereas this is guaranteed 15. 30% is better, I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of rest sites, potentially. That's 2 elites. That's 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could just take the Fairy in a Bottle and take a very aggressive elite path. There's like no rest sites, though. So I don't get any upgrades. So what I'm thinking right now is... No, that's too much, actually. Yeah, I can't even afford Scrape plus Regen Potion. And Remove plus Scrape is also too much. I can only buy one thing. Let's take the Fairy in the Bottle. It's a really good potion. I'm gonna use the Cure-All there because I'm likely to get another potion. And I don't want to waste a potion, potentially. I think think I could have maybe full blocked without it, but I think it just ends this fight quick enough that it's worth it. And yeah, we got a potion back. Turbo is really good with our card draw. Claw's a free cost attack. I'm probably taking Turbo since we have an extra card draw. It's almost always going to be useful. Do I care about the Clumsy? I think I can take the route because the Clumsy is probably just going to get overdrawn and exhausted a lot of the time. I do wish we had like one more card draw. I really want like a skim right now, I think. But we do have Machine Learning plus Pale's Blood, so I'm going to take the Relic because I think this Clumsy is not going to be that impactful. Parrying Shield is pretty free damage. Let both his exhaust. Goes to both exhaust. And now it's the turn we have to be careful about. So we're taking 11. I really want to take that much. So this blocks 2. What's under deck? Dual cast. Okay, so we actually want to Bolt Snap Dual Cast, and that blocks all but 1. So that was better. And we exhaust a bunch of strikes in defense. Void sucks, but we're full blocking, so I don't have to play the Turbo there. Oh yeah, we're just drawing almost our whole... Like, we're drawing more than half our deck every turn. Yeah, you're dead. Easy. That was a 2 damage fight? Or 1 damage fight, but we also gained 1 off of the cheese, so... Net neutral. Lightning Rod, I don't think we take. It does say 6 block instead of 4, which is a notable difference. But we're actually trying to, like, not evoke our orbs too quickly. Although, I guess we do have Storm. I really wanted to power. Okay, so. I can either... Yeah, I think I'm going to take the very dangerous... I'm going to take this path because we have the Fairy in a bottle. And I can decide after this Elite if I need to take the rest. And... Oh, dude, why is it always this fight? I hate this fight. This is a lot of damage turn 1, so I'm going to drink the Colorless Potion. Probably Seeker Strike. This is doing very little. Can we kill one of them? Can we try and kill the back one? These two both rolled high HPs also. So notably they don't die in 3 hits exactly. Probably Cold Snap. And then we can Cold Snap Pile Driver. Oh, the damage didn't add up nicely. I can kill him in 3 hits. I did not draw... Damn, I drew like all my strikes in defense. So I can kill you and then just defend. We take 6. Could be worse. Could be a lot better though. So we're always glass working. Now we're full blocking. I get Machine Learning in play. Oh, I forgot. On turn 1, I maybe should have played Double Defend because of Parrying Shield. I don't think it really mattered, but this we can evoke, and then that ends the fight. So there's Voltaic. What's our current lightning gen? We have 1 Zap and a Storm. Bulk up is Strength and Dex we don't really care about. Tesla Coil is free. But we only have the 1 Zap. Do I take Voltaic and try to make it good? You know, this card got nerfed. I want to try it. I want to see if it's actually playable or not. Worst case scenario, we have a lot of card draw, and so we can make up for that. Okay, this is the fight I was most worried about. Brother. Let us draw the rest of our deck, please. Holy. I don't think I play any of these. So this is gonna make 2 lightning. Which is then gonna put our Dark Orb in front. This sucks. This Dark Orb's gonna hit this back guy, which is actually totally fine. Yeah, we're taking another 8. Jeez. Okay, we might chicken out of that dangerous path we planned on taking because of how poorly this turn 1 draw went. That... I don't have any more focus in our deck? No. So I can play Cold Snap first. We want to kill this back guy. We're still taking some more damage here. Guardian Shield has also not hit any of the ones we wanted to. Just another 7. Okay, so this does 12. This does 3 lightning. So when this evokes, it's gonna kill this guy. And then we can Shadow Shield. Oh, actually, don't even have to, because he is... yeah, dead. Okay, Blood Vial is healing. Loop Plus is huge. Okay, so... I think we're going to end up having to take Rest Site, so I think we now go this way. Because this way is basically the same as going this way, except that we have an extra Rest Site and a question mark instead of an extra fight. So, we're going this way now. Unless this relic is, like, nuts. Yeah. That's a good relic, but not enough to make us not take this other path. And then I'm going to Smith, so we use our Fairy model in the next fight. And if we don't end up using the Fairy model for our next fight, then that's just gravy. Does either Zap, so it's 0 cost. Turbo is an extra energy. This is an extra card draw, and this is innate. Turn ones are pretty bad. We also have Lantern, so we're always... I'm just going to do this. We want to get that in play as soon as possible. I'm going to Dex Potion. This guy sucks. 1, 2... This takes 7? No. 3. And Dual Catalyst... yeah. Might as well. We should be safe to not take any more damage this fight. Wait, why is it down to 1? Oh, every time it hits, it reduces by 1. It's not just at the end of your turn reduced by 1. It's every time you use it, reduced by 1. Okay, so it's actually bad with loop. Interesting. I never noticed that before. Yeah, it does revive it. Okay. I think we played all our power, so Voltaic is probably not doing a lot. I didn't play Cold Snap there because I want to charge the Dark Orb here. Unfortunately, we did not draw what we were looking for. Okay, we should draw 7, so we should definitely get our dual cast this turn. We did get our Happy Flower, which is a little bit early. Does this kill? I mean, we're doing it anyways. This makes 2 lightning. Yeah, that kills. We still have not used our Fairy in a Bottle. We got a Petrified Toad, which is going to give us another potion for the next fight. Super Critical is probably what we want. We just want to get as much stuff in play as possible, and then now we just need to take every card draw we see. Capacitor is also really good, but I think that Super Critical is just so strong. It just has 4 energy on it. It's obscene. Okay, do we die if we don't rest here? We can just save this for the boss even, actually. Well, I could also just upgrade Zap. Or Cool-Headed. I think we need the card draw now. We have Super Critical. Our last fight is... Last fight is the Colony. I'm going to upgrade this. He's pretty easy to just block every turn against. Channel Power with Swift 2. Easy. This is going on Machine Learning. That means we have, like, effectively an 8-card opening hand. Yes, oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that super blocks. Playing this first. And then play Zap for extra, like, more. Maybe should not have played that strike, so that way I would have it exhaust, but I don't think it really matters at this point. This channel's 4. We are taking 10, blocks 5. Only takes 5. And now we should be able to basically end the fight. Dual cast, Shadow Shield, Pile Driver. Pretty sure next turn we full block anyways. Okay, so Tempest is nuts with Voltaic and Super Critical, so I'm probably taking that. Rocket Punch is okay. Actually, this becomes 0 cost when we use Turbo. There's also card draw. Ooh. Ooh, that might be better. It's definitely not speed game. This is being upgraded is huge because draw 2. I'm gonna try the Rocket Punch. I think Tempest like could be good, but I think that we're better off just trying to get more card draw in our deck. I think I have to rest. 21 HP is a lot, and then I can, if I really don't need this Fairy in a Bottle, I can save it for next act. We took a pretty greedy path, so did not draw the lightning, unfortunately. I would have liked to play the storm, but that's fine. We can let these strikes and defense exhaust. We do kind of need more focus. I am feeling crabby. How'd you know? I think that full blocks. Yep. Get rid of more lame strikes and defense. Okay, there's our super critical. Do I just want to put damage in on rocket? I really wanted to draw storm before I play this loop. There it is. So I'm going to cool head it, then dual cast with the block, then loop. Oh, I did not need to do that. Now I overblocked. And then turbo, shadow shield, cold snap here, and then charge battery. Maybe strikes exhaust. And now I'm facing the right way for this, and I know that I have a free rocket punch on top. A hot fix. Yeah, this is why I took rocket punch, because I can make it free very easily with turbo. Background spreadsheet music. I do be music. Thank you. This is 3 lightning. That's so mid. Oh, and we're frail. Let's compile driver now. Oh, we drew the void, but we did get turbo, so it was net neutral. We did not draw the big shadow shield, unfortunately. And roll out a card draw, so we're gonna go just like that, and just barely on a full block, taking 3. Yeah, we're keeping our Guardian Bottle. We did use our Swift Pot, but like that's fine. It means we can be very, very greedy into Act 2. I think if I kill Rocket, we basically win the fight, because I don't think this guy can out-damage us for the most part. Does Rocket Punch have infinites available? If you, like, have 2 and a turbo? I think it might. I'm just blanking on what to do here. I should just play a bunch of cards. So this Dark Orb's gonna get supercharged. We can hot fix. We can rocket punch. We can turbo to make it free again. Unfortunately, we did not draw. We can pile driver first. Now we dual cast. Shadow shield. Full blocks. I'm not going to play an extra card there because I want to cook the Dark Orb. Takes 3 lightning. That's so mid. I might just do it because it's funny. Oh, wait. Ooh, did I just mess up? I think we still are fine. We need 19 damage. Oh, we're fine. Okay, okay. I thought I messed up by not actually having lethal, but we're good. Modded is probably what we take. Coolant is also free block every turn. However, we really want the orb slots, and we can get around the high cost this later. Okay, we got Tanax. He's like the most fair, I think, of the Act 3 elites. Orbs are not weapons! Wow, okay. Gatekeeping much. Instinct is double damage. Gauntlets we don't take. There's probably just Iron Club, which is even more card draw. Choose 3 attacks. Yeah, damage is doubled. Which would be Rocket Punch, Cold Snap, and Compile Driver, which is terrible. So we're taking Iron Club. Okay, so there's a lot of elites late. There is a very, very late shop either here or here. Do I just take the last shop? What's our boss? We have the test subject and the door maker. So notably, this is the new door maker boss. They changed him a lot in this beta patch. So I want to make sure I have enough health in order to handle some of his big attacks. In terms of this guy, I think we're pretty good into him. We just need to block like 30-ish per turn, which we're pretty good at. The only part that might be hard is his last form, but we're going to have a lot of stuff in play by then. So I think I want to go to that shop, which means we have to come here. And we can maybe just take it easy with this rest site. How badly do we need relics? Because if I go here and go like this way, and I really want to bail, I can go this way. Yeah. Proceed. I don't really want to play Shadow Shield to waste the Vambrance, but it might just be better than anything else. I forgot about Iron Club. I don't think that's going to change anything, though. So, super critical. I don't know why, it makes me think of Moist Critical. Storm? I just want to get a draw off of this, so... Zap. Clumsy. That sucks. Well, it looks like we're just taking 10. Channels 2 lightning. Oh, now it's not 0 cost. $17. We're taking a bit more here. And maybe I should have played that turbo earlier, just so that way Rocket Punch was going to be free later. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct or not. Dual cast basically kills. Leap plus is 14 block for 1. That's kind of silly. Oh, but Synchronize is objectively the right play here. Increase max speed by 20. Upgrade 3 random cards. I'm probably taking that, and then I can play more safely and go this way. Those are 3 very good upgrades. Flex 18, we're taking 26. Let's go like this first. Cold Snap. I don't have another type of orb. Bruh. That's free. We'll take no longer exhaust, which is pretty big. Exhaust all of our strikes and defense. And then the fight should be over this turn. Bruh. I need to be careful of this turbo fighting us in the rear with the bad draws, and that's on 3. Okay, wasn't paying attention to that, but that's on the right number. Fire potion we don't want. Lightning Rod Plus is more block. Don't think we want Claw. How good is 9? So we need to upgrade Synchronize. Probably modded also. We have a lot of health. I think I skip. You know, actually, we're getting a lot of health back between the cheese and the vials, so maybe we do go this way. There's a lot of good events this act. How many events are we getting in the end here? I'm gonna... So we're only taking one more event. Yeah, I think I can try to take the elite, and if this fight goes really badly, then I can chicken out. This block's 10. That is kind of annoying for defect specifically, but you can usually play around the galvanized to not take any damage from it. Four orbs off of the, you love to see it. 4 orbs off the compile driver. I think we go cool-headed. Oh, I should have done it in the other order. Whatever. And now we just need to try to stack club and kill them at the same time. Oh, actually, Happy Flower just triggered. Maybe we wait a turn then? Okay, so I want to play 2 cards and evoke 2 orbs twice, so 1 and 2. I think Clarity Extract is better than Colorless Potion. Don't think we need any of these. So Pale's Wing notably would have gotten us a lot of relics this act, but I don't think it really matters. Turbo makes this free. We did not draw Storm. The Storm Plus has been so bad. I did kind of waste my Vambrance there, but I think just getting the Dark Orbs in play was more important. So this draws a card, and then we're not really doing anything. Great. I'm going to use this. We have the potion thing here. That did not help. Bruh. Come on. I gotta start removing these strikes and defense. They're so bad. Dang, 14. A bunch of cards exhausted. Oh, that just killed him. Okay. These are on good numbers anyways. Azalith Gift. Don't think we're taking that. I think a rock is actually better than this. Barrage is a big attack. Do we need a big attack? It is good against the Doormaker. Chaos Plus is also interesting. Charge batteries block next turn, or energy next turn. So the only thing we have to be careful about is the Doormakers. He has 3 phases now, and the first phase, he makes it so your attacks and attacks and skills, they exhaust when you play him on his first phase. And so I need to make sure that I have enough cards that I can actually kill him without dying. And we're just going to take this Bury the Bottle all the way to the boss. I'm kind of tempted to take the charge battery. I already have one though. 9 for 1 is so much block. Like, I could take all of these realistically. Maybe not the... I'm gonna try Barrage. Just so we have a way to... Nah, I'm gonna skip. I just want to keep my deck small. I'm gonna take the Rest Site, I think, because I really want an upgrade. I think the upgrades are more important here. Specifically to synchronize. So I can replay it. And so we're going this way and then this way. Joss Paper's huge. That's even more card draw. Holy. I have to accept as a decider. I'm either doubting or doubting. 2 card rewards? No. Transform 2. Sure. Get rid of 2 strikes. I can transform the doubt if I really wanted to. That's funny. But yeah, absolutely just strike. get rid of 2 strikes. Turbo Storm, sure. Okay, this fight should be pretty straightforward. Well, those are all going to trigger Joss Paper. There's the other turbo we have. I wonder if I get a second Rocket Punch if I can... I need to exhaust a lot more cards, though. Oh, that also means I can't go infinite on that one turn. Rocket Punch first. The Storm Plus is still in our deck. Dude, this Storm Plus has been on the bottom of our deck like almost every single fight. It's insane how often it's been on the bottom. Oh no, I'm weak. Yeah. Do your little slap around. There we go. I want to get that that Dark Orb in front, and now it should get powered up by the loop. Oh my god. Is that my phone making that noise? Turbo, slimed, Rocket Punch. I really want my dual cast. There's so many such freaking slimed in our deck. 3 lightning. How many cards do we have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Too many cards. Oh my god, no, we drew the Void. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I should have looked at my deck to see what was in it. I would have known that was in there. Well, are we just dead? We're gonna use the Fairy model here? I guess I should have counted what I had left in my deck. I thought for sure I could still Shadow Shield. I should have definitely checked what was in my deck, but now we're just taking exact lethal. So I mean, we're gonna use our Fairy in the bottle. Yep, okay, that consumes our Fairy in the bottle, okay. I disrespected this fight. Hologram Plus, I think I do take. There's another hotfix, but the fact that that's reusable is so important. And now I have to rest because I lost my Fairy in a bottle. I can't believe that guy did that much damage to us. It was just on me for not checking my deck, I guess. This makes Rocket Punch free. Now we can get Storm play. Modded. Drew the Doubt. out of that exhaust, take the weak, which doesn't matter. Get the voltaic. I do need a way to exhaust some of these burns he's going to give us, though. I really need, like, a flak cannon. Not something I was expecting to say, but... Yeah. Give us burns. Drew a complete plate. Hotfix, rocket punch. Hologram back. Rocket punch? Oh, I didn't do my math. Okay, so I think if we can dual cast the Dark Orb, we should have lethal. We are still weak, though. I'm overdrawing so much, holy. That kills. Yeah, that fight was easier than the other guy. It's crazy. Because we just had bad draws, and he put so many slimes into our deck. There's another machine learning. I guess we take that. Also another hotfix. Okay, sir, what can you do for us? When you create a status, deal 5 to all enemies. We don't really care about that. This is health. Remove is always fine. We can remove our last strike, but it's going to exhaust itself anyways. Oh, we can remove the doubt. That's probably better. Because it doesn't even exhaust itself. Null is weak, which we don't have any of currently. It's also Dark Orbs. This is block. This could save us a bad turn, a lot of health. I really wanted a flak cannon. I could just take the orrery and look for... What am I looking for? I'm not looking for any of these. So if I take the orrery, then that means I don't get strawberry, but I think that's fine. Let's see what we get. Hailstorm is damage. Focus Strike is focus. Lightning Rod plus. Chaos plus. Synchronize is probably worth taking. Charge Battery. Shadow Shield plus. Is it more card draw? So I'm always taking this. I don't think I need either of these powers. Actually, Iteration. No, I should take Iteration. That's really good with our turbos. I could take a Shadow Shield plus. I think I'm better off not. Also, there's an extra block card against the Doormaker. Charge Battery plus is not great. Momentum Strike is okay. Don't think I want this. Don't care too much about Focus Strike. I think I just want to make sure I have enough block density that I'm taking this. And against the Doormaker, I might have to play it against his Eat Your Cards phase anyways. And get rid of Doubt. And I think we take the Block Potion. Is there anything else here I would take? No, I don't think we need another Turbo. The only thing I was considering is Null. But I think I'm just going to take the Block Potion. I think that's better. I think that blocks more than the Weaken does. So, do I need to smith anything? So, things I would consider smithing are... It's basically just the second Synchronize. We don't need a Smith Hologram. We already have an innate Machine Learning, so this one's kind of overkill. This draws an extra card. Let's just rest heal for it. 27. Let's just do that. That puts us as max HP for the fights. This guy is also, I have to be a little bit careful of because he does scale on the number of skills I play in the first phase. There's Turbo. But I don't have any more card draw. So I could just go... I'm going to save this machine learning for later. I want to be careful about how many statuses I put in my deck. He's debuffing me. Does he keep me vulnerable? Is that what he does? Oh yeah, because he's doing Gremlin Knob stuff. Yeah, so he's going to give me vulnerable. I still don't have any real card draw. It's 3 strength for the thing I play. That's fine to take 3. So I can play Storm. He's doing 46. Holy shit. I think I always... Playing this doesn't matter right now because the Dark Orb doesn't actually get stronger. Hotfix. I think I'm trying to kill him this turn. It's so much damage, holy shit. And if I play another skill, it's gonna make it more. I really need to draw a Turbo. So, that's on 4. Does it have another exhaust skill? I can play this to draw one more card, but if I whiff... What am I whiffing on? If I whiff, I can play another card to get another draw. I can also just play... No, I think I need to get potentially Turbo. Now we have to play Charge Battery. There's Turbo. Now we can Rocket Punch. What does that draw us? Defend Shadow Shield. Bro, 69 incoming is nuts. So if I play Storm Loop, how many orbs does that evoke? Yeah, dude. Nice. 12, 10, plus 5 lightning. Does that block more? Also draws me a card off of this, which could get a lot of things. Alternatively, Shadow Shield is guaranteed block. I think I have to get these in play. Dual cast is huge. Okay. I think that means we kill. Yeah. Oh no, I had lethal anyways. I just didn't do my math. So he loses all his strength, and we're no longer vulnerable, which is massive here. This phase is just about blocking. Get modded again. Any downside to modding first? They're super critical. Every time I see super critical, I'm just thinking of voice critical. I think we might be able to... Oh, I should have played the glasswork before I played all those. 6 lightning. Seven lightning? He's pulling his lightning out. Oh no, I drew another void. Oh my god, end me. Whatever, we're full blocking this turn anyway, so we can get this in play. Okay, so now we want to set up our deck so that way... What do we have in our discard pile? Okay, we don't have any more voids in our deck. So we want to just kill him this turn and then be ready for next turn to do our good stuff. Too many cards. So normally we have 3 Shadow Shield pluses in our deck. So if we just kill him this turn, we're good. Now you're intangible. You're a little jerk who's intangible. Can we just double Shadow Shield? Or do we... Yeah. Screw it. We have 1 card in our decks for reshuffling. It's a charge battery. Yeah. 10 lightning. Cool-headed first. I really want to draw specifically a turbo. There's a turbo. That way I can synchronize. That was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 focus. Now we lightning. Does this kill? I'm really sad if it doesn't. It did not kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Whatever. I really want to try and kill him this turn because it'll be funnier. Oh, actually, yeah. No, we drew a freaking void. Whatever. Yeah, give us your burns. Now the real question is... Oh no, he's just dead. Okay, so you're dead. And now we go to our second boss. Here's the Doormaker. This first part here is just a matter of getting a bunch of powers in play. Okay, so now he's going to, every time we play a skill, he's going to exhaust it. Which sucks. Let me just offer him one of our Shadow Shields and then play... Wait, does this second form turn off Machine Learning? Let's find out. No, it doesn't. This is the one... Yeah, you cannot draw additional cards. Okay, so notably, this does not stop Machine Learning and Pale's Blood. Okay, that's actually really important to note for this fight going forward. 35 is so much, dude. Screw you. We have a Turbo Unders card. Do I just not bother? We take some damage here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we did get a lot of our important powers in play. Notably, we have 4 loops. And this is, the first card costs 1 more, which we do not care about with this hand. Oh, I need to wait for more orb types for that. Draw 4 off the compile driver. Oh, let's go. Gaming. Oh, we only have 4 orb types. I can't count, bro. Oh, we're doing it? Oh, we're doing it? Wait, is this... We have 18 focus? This is 12 lightning? Oh, he's so cooked. Oh my god, get owned. Okay, easy. And we had the rock to spare. Easy, easy, easy. What are you doing here? Prepare, you make me. And then he kills us. Boom. So yeah, so I honestly think Defect is one of my favorite characters to play right now. I'm a big fan of the Regent, but Defect just feels like you can just play cards that make orbs and your run goes good. It turns out that taking this from the shop early, the Ghost Seed at that Act 1 late shop, completely carried a run, because these strikes and defense were just completely getting killed every run. We had some pretty good boss relics, both Pale's Blood and the Iron Club just meant we drew so many cards. And the Fresno Lens, we got super early. Where was it? This one. Made all of our blocks really good. Specifically, these upgraded Shadow Shields that got the Fresno Lens just blocked for so much. And the Dark Orbs did so much early game. And then we got a couple Frost Orbs, but like, we didn't really get that many Frost Orbs, because normally you get like, you know, multiple Cool Headeds or a Glacier, and we only really had like one of each common Frost Orb generator. I think Hotfix and Synchronize are just like how the character operates now. It's very, very different to see Defect kind of go from a very power-centric character to now it's like all their focus comes from non-powers, comes from skills, for the most part. I was really impressed with Rocket Punch, though. I think we skipped the X-Cost Channel Lightning card for this. And took Rocket Punch already, and it was consistently awesome. It was upgraded already when we bought it, when we chose it, but I think Rocket Punch was very, very impressive. I was very happy with that card, especially when we already had Turbo, which is a card this character really wants anyways. So yes, that's a Defect Ascension 10 win. I still have to get a couple other characters, the 3 other characters here to Ascension 10. I can still do the Necrobinder run to catch up. They actually, I think they made some more changes to Necrobinder, so I'm just going to follow this up with a Necrobinder run on Ascension 3. This should be pretty easy. It's lower Ascension, but you can't really sleep on anything in this game. Okay, so Leafy Poultice is, I think, one of the best starter relics on most characters. However, it is actually a significant downside on this character because you have so much less total HP. What's our act looking like? We're in the Grass Act, and we're up against specifically Vantum. Vantum is honestly, I think, one of the most annoying final bosses to prep for. He just does so much. His big attack is so big that you need to be able to draw your block cards on the right turn, and you can really get screwed over by variance. There is a 3 elite path with 2 campfires this way. There's no shop on that route. There is a late shop here, but it means we... Actually, I guess you can go like this. It means you have to take a very early elite here. Or here. There's a very early shop. Don't really want to take an early shop if we're taking 2 transforms. But maybe if we get 2 bad transforms, we need to take the shop early. This path also sucks. That's a big no-go. Maybe we go... like... this? 3 fights, 3 question marks? We can also go this way, and then decide here what we want to do. Let's see what we get off the poultice, I think. Yeah, let's just go for 2 transforms. So is good, Dredge is good. Dredge is okay, actually. This is, you're mostly using this to try and set up combos. And, the upgrade matters a lot on it. But I really like transforming a strike into so early. So, I think we're okay into most hallway fights. I'm going to go this way and decide here. I don't think we need a remove. Or a, shop. And who knows, one of these question marks might just be a shop anyways. I'm just doing this to block. This fight, he doesn't do that much scaling. So you can play the first few turns a little bit slowly. You just have to make sure you ramp up your damage later on. And if we draw the Unleash, we should be able to end the fight. Debilitate is really good early, so is Negative Pulse if we want to build Doom. We don't really have any set direction yet. We don't have any Ethereal cards, we don't have any Souls. Reap is also a very big damage card in a lot of the later fights, a lot of the elite fights. And Debilitate is good if we get any sort of debuff. It also just says 10 for 1. Do we need damage right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 block cards effectively. I'm going to take Debilitate, and hopefully we get some of the debuffs that matter for that. Remove a card, add a Guilty. Sure. This is going to get removed pretty quickly, hopefully. Probably, that should be gone before the end of the act, actually. Yeah, even a big attack. Dredge doesn't do anything here, so we're just going to defend, so strike. Osti absorbs most of the damage for us. We're just barely off the lethal there. Okay, Severance is a huge card early. Fear, though, notably works with Debilitate. But I think we can get one later. I think taking Severance early, it just says, like, deal 13, draw 2, and also draw more later. So, like, the fact that this puts a soul into your hand immediately is kind of nuts to me. So we're going to take this fight, and then we're going to evaluate how we feel about... Close hand sucks. I'm just going to get rid of that because it's kind of a dead draw later. Osti full blocks this. Easy. Distilled Chaos is a very good potion. Bone Shards is very good. We took Severance. 3 damage for each card drawn during your turn. So that's really good if we have more souls. I'm going to take Bone Shards. If you take Bone Shards, it kind of de-incentivizes you from taking Asti damage cards. And we don't have any of those outside of Unleash right now. So this is actually, I think, a good point to pick it up. And we don't have a lot of Summon right now. Okay, so. So this way here has 1, 2 campfires and 3 elites. This way here has 1 campfire and 3 elites. Or 2 campfires and 2 elites and a shop. This way does not have a shop. Do we need a shop? We already got 1 strike removed, so I don't think we need the shop. And I think we want the double campfire. I think we don't need to take a campfire right now. We can take 2 events and then the elite. Do I care about the money? This is a lot of money, but it's a lot of HP. I'm just going to take the no damage. Everyone's face lights up immediately, including your own. One of the adventurers turns out to be a bard. You merrily waltz into the maze as Arid the Squid Wizard effortlessly disarms traps, while you and the Grothonian fighter take out the spiky club-wielding guards with ease. This is the most joyous adventure, and you've made some truly great memories. Aw, we got memories. Oh, I know we got a shop anyways. Okay, well, now I feel dumb for not taking the greedy option, but... Okay, so they changed Pendulum. So now it's kind of like Happy Flower instead of like it was. I personally liked it better the way it was before, but, you know, it's not the worst. Automation might just make us go infinite, I think. Because Severance plus an energy gainer, I think. This just makes so much energy with Souls cards. So I think I take this. Although Gorge It is a lot of block. I think we just go like this. And unfortunately I can't take the Parse or a Potion, but I don't think it matters. I think the, this sucks. Can I just play this now? The rest of my game just plays itself. Okay, so 2 cards off of that. It's just double block, and then next turn I think it's dead. Debilitate Bone Shards isn't enough to kill. That's 19, it's at... Yeah, so I guess we go Bone Shards Defend. And we take 4 more. And we just barely missed lethal there, I think. When attacks deal damage, they also apply that much Doom. I've heard people say this card is good, and I really don't see it. It just feels like sure, I guess you do double damage, but, like, you don't kill them until the turn after they die, so... I don't know. It feels expensive. I do like Enfeebling Touch, though. I don't think we're doing the Doom thing. Do I need to rest? I don't have any potions, and we're taking... What's the 2 fights we have? So I think we own the head. I think the head gets destroyed by us, and the AoE fight, we do have a retain. It doubles damage with bosses, but it doesn't, like... It's a 3 mana, like, 3 energy do nothing for a turn. And I think this character, like, is doing more powerful things. Doom is poison, but it doesn't work. Yeah, the thing with the Doom cards is a lot of them have really big numbers on them. Like, if you compare the raw numbers of Doom to the raw numbers of poison, like, it makes sense that it's, like, slower because the numbers are so much bigger. But, you basically, in order for Doom to work, you have to be blocking. I think I'm smithing. We're not even half HP, technically. This makes it cost 0. That deals +3/+3. That's +3 strength loss. This is +5 damage. This, I don't have any weak or vulnerable yet, which kind of blows. This has retain, which I do like the look of. This is +3 damage. Notably, our boss is not an AoE fight. We're going to upgrade Bone Shards. So right now it's one of our best block cards and our best offense cards. Petrified Toad is a free potion in this next fight. Great. Okay, this is the fight I'm glad I upgraded this for. I don't think we can kill it this turn, but we can Enfeebling Touch, get Automation Play, and Bodyguard, which is a good setup turn. Well, that sucked. I could unleash so. I'm taking... No, actually, I can only do one. So I could unleash Potion-Shaped Rock, and then I don't get 3 more statuses. I think I do that. I kind of wanted to save that for this section of the fight, but I think it's more important to do this. Fortunately, Strike isn't killing any of these. Bone Shards ends the fight next turn. I should do 1 hit to this guy. And not draw a ton of... Actually, yeah, that's fine. Get a Mossy. First attack is 50%. Putrefy is absolutely what we need because we have the Debilitate. And then I took, what? 6 damage from the 2 infections. I'm going to upgrade again. The last boss, the last elite fight is, what's his face? The head. I believe you're always going to fight the head. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This is just +1 turn on each, which kind of sucks. Because they're only weak and vulnerable right now. This is also free. I'm gonna make this free. Screw it. Oh, I got these cards confused. Oh, I have Letter Opener. Oh, I totally blanked on that. That's actually a very good... Wait, oh, that's so stupid with souls. Wait, yeah, I think that just goes insane with souls, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. I'll save 2. I'm getting one of those back anyways. And Guilty is gone. We are no longer guilty. Because is another Severance. So Severance... So notably, so I don't actually count Souls as saying draw this many cards because you put them in your deck, so it actually eats one of your draws. So a lot of times Souls are actually a net gain of 1. However, because we have automation, the number of card draw actually does matter. So this basically says draw 6 over the course of a few turns, which is crazy with automation because it's almost an incomplete trigger of it. So maybe I just take a second Severance. What's our attacks versus defense like? So 1, 2, 3, 4 block cards, 5, and 6. And then we have strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take the second Severance. We just kill that slime turn 1, which is huge. Are we just gonna throw this rock at him? We're gonna get that rock back. We get a Shackling Potion, which is better. Add Retain to a card. I like this card early. It does say Asti on it. Oh, actually, Haunt. Haunt is, yeah. Haunt is silly. And yeah, it is the head. Or the statue, rather. Okay, so... Absolutely gonna Putrefy. We want this to exhaust anyways. Do I want to draw one card? I think I will. That's also bad. Okay, well, at least we got it out of our deck. Would very much like to play that other Severance there. Oh, we drew it anyways. Yeah, he just dies. Pretty sure. Easy clap. This is vulnerable. It also exhausts itself. This adds Ethereal so we can get rid of cards. I think we take the Fear. Just because it makes Debilitate good. Although, honestly... Do we need it? It's just more... We have only 16 cards. Okay, wait, how many real cards do we have? Because we're dangerously close to, like, just drawing our entire deck once we get our powers in play. So normally this exhausts, this exhausts. 1, 2, 3... Or, sorry, there's an exhaust, but it goes in play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of themselves. This exhausts 5. So I just need to remove, like, one more card. This basically counts as free because I can let it die. Oh, and we got the heal off the book. Which means we can smith. That applies for 2 turns. That's more. That's more turns. This gains Retain. I think it's just Putrefy, because it's 3 weak as well. Okay, buddy, here we go. I guess we just play Bodyguard. So I can Enfeebling Touch. That full blocks. Defect does 1, but gives him vulnerable, debilitate. This makes him weak next turn. What do we draw next turn? Haunt, Soul, Defend. Do I need the Fear? I don't think I do. I think I put this in place so that way next turn I can deal with his big attack. So Haunt, Soul. We draw 2 more, we get an energy back. Weak and vulnerable are twice as effective, so that means he's gonna go deal 50% less damage. This blocks more though. It also triggers his last thing. This is gonna exhaust. I think this is more block this turn. Oh, these wounds mess up our combo. Don't think it really matters, but is worth noting. Do we have 10 cards in hand? We did not get the debilitate off, which kind of blows, but we lost our fear too, so. Pretty sure we just kill him with all these souls, though. Yeah, I'm fine to take the damage there. I think we just kill him this turn. We also need to get our hand empty quicker. I maybe could have saved a bit more health there. I don't think it really matters. Whenever Asti loses HP, all enemies lose that much HP. Does this work with bone shards? Does that count as him losing HP if he just dies? Deals 5 additional damage to all your other Asti. No. I'm going to take Necromancy. Necromastery. I want to know if that works with bone shards or not. And we're getting the Witch. The Witch. Those flames around you remind me of something forbidden. What do you know? I know who wrote that book. Okay, so Brightest Flame is probably the objectively correct option. Although I do like Hot Cocoa. Because I think a lot of times we can actually use that energy turn 1 with the Severances if we draw one. I don't really have a lot of max HP. The energy from this is the important part, though. I don't really care about toy blocks. I've never taken this relic, though. I still haven't gotten it for my compendium. What can we get from the toy box that would matter? It is, like, cause there's a lot of relics that do something when you gain them and then nothing else afterwards, so it's actually not that bad. Like, for example, the toad, or sorry, the strawberry, right? If it's a wax strawberry, you get the max HP, and then it goes away, and you still have the max HP. Granted, I would not recommend eating a wax strawberry. I need more turn 1 draw to make this Hot Cocoa good, so I'm just going to take the Brightest Flame. And honestly, it might be a card that I just avoid playing as much as possible. Okay, so there's a 2-shop route. There's actually multiple 2-shop routes. So if I go this way, get this shop, and then this shop, and I can choose to skip elites here or here. Here and here as well. And here and here. So yeah, all the elites are optional, it looks like. And there's 2 campfires, so I'm going this way, I think. I'm just gonna use that now, because it might be good in some other fights later, but we're gonna get a potion guaranteed from this later. This blows. Took a dredge. Wait, he can probably keep that. I'm gonna be so for real. Does this kill? 8, 6. Oh yeah, because we have we can just full block. Dredge I don't want. I'm gonna let him keep that. Grave Blast is a no. Afterlife, probably a no. Although it does just kind of give us some front-loaded Osti absorption. This is weak, notably. This is 2 cost. I'm gonna take the Afterlife because we kind of just want to. Now that we have Necromastery, we're fine with just stacking Osti early. Wongos, 200 gold for a mango. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna take random. Bag of marbles, that's vulnerable at least. This is a pretty easy turn, I think. Do I debilitate? Ability does 9. This does 9 to everyone this turn. I'll just get this off. Okay, this guy I can potentially 2-shot. Or not. I guess we get rocked. Oh, I could have killed him. That's fine. We just full block. More energy potions. I'm a big fan of Invoke. I do think we want to be careful how many cards we're adding to our deck right now, though. Though we did just get rid of that one other card we didn't want. This is a lot of energy. Especially if it wasn't pre-upgraded, I don't think I would have taken it. Okay, so notably, whenever a okay, we didn't want that. The only thing we could have wanted here was Abacus. This could have been a lot of block. So unfortunately, the Wongos did kind of steal that from us. Don't care about Death's Door. Delay we can't afford if we take a remove. There's another automation? Wait. Wait, does that just do the thing? I really wish we had, like, a bit more gold. Dude, the Wongos screwed us. Freaking Wongos, dude. All I got... I went to Wongos and all I got was this stupid, not shirt, bag of marbles. Delay is whatever. I think we just take automation. I'm gonna be real. I've been wonged. Oh, that healed us. Oh, look at that full heal. I don't deal in credit. You need more coin. I have been wonged. This hand sucks. I guess we're using an energy potion. Asti could just blow up. Haha, and then they blow up. I'm gonna go like this, and then this. That kills him. Oh, that did so much damage. Okay, yeah, so that does work. When you make Asti blow up, it does in fact make that happen. Awesome. That's poggers. That's actually so awesome. This hand is not awesome. I don't even want a Brightest Flame because I have max HP. I guess we're just taking a bunch on the chin here. Dude, I really need a Defy. I think I Invoke instead of going for the other option. He's going to take 9 from Asti. Taking 9 from us is fine here. Haunt. This should be lethal. Get him, Asti. There's another. Oh no. I don't think we can take a third Severance, but I think we can take another Haunt. Oh, this is getting very silly. I think do we even need the Haunt is the real question. Because it's just an extra card to draw, and, like, sure, it does more damage, but do we need more damage? Because we already have damage solved. What we need is immediate payout. The only ethereal cards I have are this and this, so this doesn't actually do much. Although it does let us clear our hand. We have a bunch of cards in hand. I'm gonna... Is this a skip? We go now. We're gonna take the Hunt. We're gonna take the Hunt. If I get punished for this, then that's a pretty fair lesson to learn, I think. I'm gonna take the Elite Fight. I have 3 potions with this guy. That was basically free. I guess I Brightest Flame. There's another automation. And then I can Bone Shards. It does 24 damage. Oh, Jesus. And then we only take 2. That's fine. We did lose 1 max HP, but that's fine. That halves his damage. Okay. Okay, that debilitates so dumb. And then we take 1. Oh, debilitate is so silly. This card, that card is nuts. Hello? Dude, the no block this turn. We're taking another 6. Okay, hopefully we have enough stuff to play that now we can just win. Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunately, none of those potions really helped us there. This is probably a no on all these. Power potion over the rock. Can you smell what the petrified toad is cooking? Okay, so we're still at, like, pretty healthy. I think I can just Smith here. I kind of want to make this cost 0. I also kind of want to make our block better, though. Lantern is huge. Okay. We have another. Whatchamacallit here. So this is another 3 summon. This is +2 summon. This is +3 summon. Yeah, I think we want to upgrade Necromastery, so that way when we play it, we're less likely to just take a bunch of damage. That's not a fight I wanted to see, okay. So we take 2. That's fine. Oh, Osti's owning these guys, wait. Oh, actually, that also triggered Centennial Puzzle, which was massive. Okay, Osti. I'm sorry, but we had to do it to him. So this card is cool, but it doesn't actually work because Osti is probably going to go Kaboom a lot. If it was the one that drew a card, I'd maybe take it, but I'm not going to take that one. And then I am going to take the Sleep. We have 3 potions, 3 pretty good potions at that. Oh, there we go. Really? Well, this is full block. And he's going to take a bunch of damage from Osti. I guess we Power Potion here. That sucked. But now he should be dead. Did I not play Debilitate? Get him, Osti. Oh, Bronze Scales would have been great before we fought him. Reanimate. That's a big preemptive block card. Wisp is also good at getting us in play quicker. I think I want to take Reanimate because we have Necromastery, and it's also pretty good in the boss. And we haven't really been having energy problems with... Here's our other shop. Big Hat. At the start of combat, add 2 random ethereal cards into your hand. Retain your first hand. Play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Purity? Oh, we're taking that. And now we just need to... I think we can take this pretty safely. Oh yeah, wait, oh. Oh, the Necromastery just owned this fight, holy. Eight. Get rocked. think that saves us the most health. Oh yeah, they got absolutely owned. Holy. That fight was awesome. I do kind of want to take the drain power, but I guess we have purity, so we can exhaust a bunch of cards. But I don't think we need to. It is a lot of upgrades in a long fight, like the boss we're about to fight, but I don't think we need it. Although, if we take it now, and we take a boss reward, we get a heal. Start the next act. Oh, I'm going to skip it. So the thing I need the most is probably card draw, which is probably just Brightest Flame upgrade. None of these others draw more cards, right? Yeah. If we do play it, we do want the maximum value out of it. I'm just going to get those two out of the way. And now we get to do this whole thing. Okay. Do we need to block? Dual hit isn't doing anything right now. Can I afford to not play this? No. Oh yeah, dude, Debilitate completely destroyed this. Holy. That's at one. Yeah, now we have based their entire hand in our draw pile. Yeah. And I think we should be borderline infinite now. Unless we draw like this. But we can just bodyguard, invoke, unleash. And then he's dead to the Asti counterattack damage. Yep, easy. Okay. We did have to lose one max HP, but I don't think we took any other damage that fight. Necromastery double, like it scales with multiples, so I'm probably taking that. Okay, sir. Add one enthralled. That bricks us. Remove 3 cards out of Folly. Unplayable, innate, eternal, ethereal. At the start of combat, put a random power in your draw card and it's free to play. I'm taking Dual Mask. I think Preserved Fog is okay here, but we'd be removing 3 defense, or like Unleash Bodyguard so. And I think that this just makes us faster anyways, because getting any of our key powers in our opening hand, oh, I guess with Automation being upgraded, that actually doesn't do that much. It kind of is gambling, because it can hit Automation, Haunt, or Necromastery. So a third of the time it's whiffing. Or it's not whiffing, but it's not giving us any energy. We don't really need energy though with the automations. Actually, if we have automation in our starting turn, that's probably better than anything anyways. Folly in our opening hand does blow. What's our boss? Is it Doormaker? Oh, that might turn off some of our stuff. I'm gonna take Jeweled Mask. I think this relic is awesome. It is a little bit RNG, but I think we can mitigate it. And where's our shops? There's 3 shops along this path. So I think I'm just taking this. It's not a very good path, but 3 shops is 3 shops. And I'm discarding that Doom Potion so we can get an extra rock. Get rocked. Drain power we said we're going to take earlier. Cleanse. Lethality we don't need. Cleanse? That also works with Purity, and it gets rid of other statuses. That heals us. Give us Nintendo Puzzle Gift. No. 100 gold. No. Blessing the Forge. Sure. Weak, yeah. Yo, okay. 2 free upgrades. Not ideal, but definitely not the worst. That's free, that's good. We have like no cards in hand. I could just double rock this guy. He died before he could even get to me. Awesome. We got his ass. I maybe should have played a rock potion to guarantee that happened, but I wasn't doing my math. Bro, me and not doing my math. Name a more iconic duo. When we play power, it costs a card that costs 2 energy or more, game 4 block. That does just make free block randomly a lot of the time, especially when we're going through our Severance loop. I'm gonna try it. I've heard people say this card's bad, and I don't necessarily agree with it, but if it's bad here, then it's probably just not good at all. I really don't care about any of those debuffs because we're not really planning on blocking or attacking with strength. We're more trying to abuse our powers. I have not drawn any of my automations. Oh, we have 2 Necromasteries in play. Yeah, so this attack's gonna do 30 to both of them. Nice. Okay, we took like 10 there, which was unfortunate. We had some pretty garbage draws, so Add a soul in your draw pile. Do we need the extra block card? Wait, it doesn't... No, it's not as many cards to draw. Oh, I forgot to use the potions last fight. Being able to exhaust so in the end game here is pretty awesome. Oh, I probably should have puritied those defense away. Those. Okay, sir. This is our first shop of 3. If Fausti's live, he dies and gain block equal to double his max HP. Has retain. Do we need the sow anymore? We have guaranteed elite. T set, nice. I think I'm gonna upgrade this. That's +3 block. That's +3. That's damage. That's +2. That's +2 per card. Because this can be free off of Jeweled Mask, I want to make it as powerful as possible. It's another Severance. I'm just gonna skip. We take 11. Kind of blows. This is a full block. That does a lot of damage back to him. This debilitate, like, does a lot. Take another 5. Okay, now we should be able to really go off. Yeah, I wish we had more money. We could have gotten an extra remove. Maybe I should have waited on the first remove I bought. Do I care about any of these? No. Do I need these potions? Let's discard this for this, and discard this for this. And I'm taking the question mark because I think we win this fight no matter what. Heal to full and take 4 at the start of the next fight. Yep, that's fine. +5 summon. These are bigger damage numbers. Nothing here is more card draw, right? It's more vulnerable. This is more block. Oh my god, wait, this triggers Centennial Puzzle turn 1. Oh, that's actually so good. Wait, wait. The Royal Poison is actually an upside. Huh. That's so sick. Need all my souls. I don't care. I should play that first. Six times 2. You can eat my defend. Easy clap. That was actually all upside. This boss might... Oh, shoot. Okay, this means we cannot combo off this turn. This exhausts... That's fine, this full blocks. Asti dies. And now, first card costs 1 extra. We don't really care. Actually, no, we do. This is gonna exhaust. These we don't care about. Whatever, let's see what this is. So he's no longer weakened. We can use our weak potion. Now we're full blocking with Asti. We can intentionally let this exhaust, and this exhaust. Our deck is very small now. We have to be careful this turn. What's left in our deck? We can cleanse away bone shards. And then play Melancholy. And this turn we should be able to combo off. Soul. I don't have enough cards to draw. Yeah, now Brightest Flame just goes off. easy. And we still had regular HP to spare before eating into it with the max HP loss. You killed my parents, you killed my friend, you killed my life. Do what I would do just to maintain order. Boom. Ascension 4 unlocked. So yeah, so I do think there needs to be something done about how easy it is to go infinite with this character. I do think that the new Doormaker boss does kind of punish it. Although I think the previous boss version in the earlier beta patches was actually less oppressive. I'm just checking my pings real quick. The other version of the Doormaker in the beta patch a week ago, it basically ate the 10th card you draw every turn. And so whether or not that's more or less disruptive than the current version, I think is kind of up for debate. But I do think it forced playing that specific combo of just draw your souls, play some cards, draw some souls, play some cards, draw some souls, a little bit more difficult. Notably, we didn't even have the energy card to make that really go off. We were using Brightest Flame as our energy card, and we only had to do it against the final boss. So that is something to note. Another on Ascension 4 for you. Other characters. Oh, I actually wanted to play Silent again as well, because Silent has now gotten prepared back. Train a random rare card. So, let's see. What's our act like? We're in the Forest Act, so it means we don't have to be as block focused for prepping for elite fights, and we don't need AoE as badly. There is a late shop here. It does require going up. This is a rest site. That's a rest site. There's 3 shops all on this side of the map. We can kind of dodge. Actually, if we go like up this way, we can go 3 elites potentially. The late shop. I like that path. The other paths are not as good. Yeah, I'm probably going that way. So, the large capsule, I've seen people take it on characters other than Silent, and I don't think it's good. I think the only character that can actually make this good is Silent, because of how much card draw they have in their kit, and because of this kind of offsetting the downside on the first few turns. Meow's Fury. This is pretty good with Silent because of how discard works. And she kind of likes having a big damage card early. And random rare card. Is there any bad Silent rares? Let's find out. Let's click. That is a very good Silent rare. There's no okay. Is there bad Silent rares? I don't know. This girl sucks. Survivor next turn is good though. Oh, Shadow Meld. Oh, same as playing a defend. Bruh. Give me 2 strikes next turn, please, 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 please. Even strike neutralizes enough. Yeah. Okay, we took no damage. That fight was easy. Footwork this early is obscene, especially with Shadow Meld. It's not a damage card, unfortunately, but I don't think we care. I'm going to take 2 question marks, and then we're going to get 3 hallway fights anyways. If I get 2 money question marks, I can take the shop early. Lose all your gold, transform 2. Or gain 5 max HP. Let's transform 2. I'll do a strike and a defense because we don't have any damage, and if we get 2 block cards off this, well, notably, those are both curses. We do need shivs for this to be good, and this is technically doing damage. I just lost all my money. How much do I need health? Probably not that badly. 18 is a lot. Just a little bit of money. Shadow Meld defend. Ooh. Okay, this is a good turn to draw neutralize. Oh, 8. Oh. But you can just take this fight slow, because he doesn't really scale his damage much. It's 1 damage off. Oh, I got punished for not playing extra damage. Actually, wait, this full blocked anyways. Shadow Meld. Yeah, very, very good. First rare to get. Very good first potion. Pinpoint. 1 less for each skill played. So if we can make whatchamacallit free, Shadow Meld free, this becomes a lot easier to play. Also just does 15. I've never actually taken this card, so I'm going to try it. There's a lot of new silent cards I haven't really played with much. Or 12, that's more. Oh no, we took 1. Okay, this is the turn we have to start being careful because he does buff himself. But yeah, he's just dead. Blade Dance is a shiv. Follow Through is weakened though, which is better for tracking. This has a good upgrade too, doesn't it? Yeah. I want to keep this back guy weakened because I know he attacks, I think, turn 2 as well. Yeah. So I could do Explosive Pot, kill this guy. Oh, that's 1 off of killing. Of like 7. We're fighting Elite next. What's better? Is it better just to take the damage and then rest? Bruh. I guess I should have Explosive Pot. I didn't realize this was going to do double attack this turn. Blocking 15. I knew what my exact draw was too. I just didn't think they would both attack. And now you don't attack. Okay, great. Another 5 Gs. Dagger Throw is discard enabling. And Venom is another power we don't really have the time to put in play. I really need like a free skill. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to Smith Follow Through specifically because the weaken stacking is very important for what we're trying to do currently. Didn't bother. Maybe weak this turn, and so I got weak stacking doesn't really matter. It only matters if we draw specifically tracking or neutralize. I think it's better just to go like this. I should have defended first. Okay, well, this was not ideal draw. Tracking. Shadow Melt doesn't do anything. Phantom Blades just gets it out of our deck. Yeah, I think using deck push here is kind of required. Eight. That's not enough. That does full block, okay. Okay, we've been surprisingly good at blocking him, this guy. With the Shadow Meld and Dex. Which is a good... Like, being able to block him consistently is pretty good, knowing that we're up against Ceremonial Beast. I do like Assassinate. It just means that a lot of these annoying Act 1 fights and Act 2 fights, we can kind of kill them before they're a problem. Lucky Fish is gold. That should add up before we get to the shop. Do I take this Elite? Or do I go question mark first? The question mark is I think I want to go the question mark. I think I want to go, now that I'm here, go this way. That way, I can use this campsite to get stronger for this Elite rather than having to rest before this one. And I can try with Slither. Transform card into Toric Toughness. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block at the start of the next 2 turns. Or deal 2 damage 3 times. Don't want Peck. Slither is very interesting to put on Tracking. Or Pinpoint. Oh. Wait, that sounds nuts on Pinpoint. Because it will still get the cost reduction. But it'll also be randomized. I wish I could see the upgrade on this card. But I'm going to put Slither on the Pinpoint. So it should be a lot easier to play that card now. And then I'm absolutely going to rest here. And now I think our last fight is... Oh no, it's either the bird or... I don't have a potion? We'll take this fight first. We'll see. Okay, we just took 8 on the chin at the start of that fight. Calculated Gamble. Yeah. I think it's better than Blur. Can we take this Elite? I think we have to because we really want the shop afterwards. And I think that of the fights, the bird is the most worrisome. However, we do have Assassinate turn 1 to try to get some damage in. Okay, it is the bird. This is the one we were most worried about. Assassinate, weak, strike, defend. Oh, and we get the parrying shield off. Tiger throw. Calculated gamble. We're just taking this on the chin. I have the footwork to block next turn so I don't die. Yeah, see now Pinpoint costs basically free. Get the parrying shield off. Tracking. This full blocks and takes parry and shield damage. And then we should be able to kill this turn. Yep, easy. Sentinel Puzzle's huge. Snakebite, deflect. If we had card draw, I would take deflect immediately. Into this boss, we could take Snakebite. I think it's gotta be deflect. Oh, we're just shy of the membership card. This is huge. We haven't really removed that many cards. This is a lot of block. This just removes a strike, which is okay, but not necessary. We don't get anything else, we take this. When we want slice. We need another discard card before we really take reflex. I think we just take the smooth stone and then we rest. And we just need to get our stuff in play, and then this boss should be pretty manageable. You have to be careful about the ringing debuff, however. So we can defend, follow through. Do I gamble now? I don't have any slide cards, so no reason not to. That full blood, so I can get rid of this. Parry and shield damage. Okay, yeah, we're doing really good. This fight, I think we might go no damage on Shadow Meld, follow through. That's super overblocks. I love how the runes like light up more and more as the fight progresses. What a cool mechanic. Then we go defend, pinpoint, get the parrying shield damage off. It's now gonna make us ringing. This Phantom Blade still has done nothing this entire act. This turn was a skill. Okay, follow through does not work like it does on Watcher, where you can play a skill at the end of your last turn and then use it. Oh, we still had Centennial Puzzle that whole time. I think we should take one. Get 12 in. Times 2, 24 damage. No more weaken on him. Oh, I wish it was weak. I would kill. Okay, we are taking a lot of damage in the second half, but I think that's lethal. Boom. Father Christmas has been slain. So Corrosive Wave, we're not doing poison things, we don't have card draw yet. There's a second Shadow Meld, which is pretty silly because they stack. There's also a Serpent Form. I kind of want to just skip, though. Yeah, because drawing 2 Shadow Melds and no block would suck. So I'm going to skip. Keep our deck small. We like only 21 cards for a Silent at this point in the game is pretty good. Random Potions, neutralize into Suppress. I think we take Suppress because this being innate works really well with our Assassinate. And the 3 weak is huge for what we're trying to do. I could take the card rewards, but I don't know. I don't think we need that many cards. I think we just need consistency. I don't think I've actually taken this card before, so that's another thing for my compendium to make sure I have unlocked. Okay, so there's 2 shops here and a 3rd shop here. So I think that's the only 3 shops that spawned. So if we want to take a shop, we have to go that way. Alternatively, there is campfire, campfire, which is pretty mid. This at least has campfire, campfire if we don't want the shop, but it's only, if we take the shop, it's only 1. We also are forced to take like 5 fights first. This has campfire, campfire, and elite at the end. Or we can go campfire, campfire, elite. So I think what I'm doing is not getting a shop this act, unfortunately. And maybe we gamble on some question marks to get a shop, and then we go to this node, and then we can decide if we want to go elite first or campfire first, and if we are really weak, we can chicken out to double campfire. And so this is exactly why I took suppress, was for fights like these. I maybe should have played 2 blocks to get the parrying shield, but I think the choice of damage was more important. This is full blocking. So we can put this on the back guy. And the parrying shield also does damage. I really want to draw follow through. There we go. So prepared has been returned to its original glory. I'm probably just going to take that. Dagger Spray is really good into this act specifically. We also have the crab, but it's just kind of weak on its own. Yeah, we're going to go this way. Still no block. I'm just going to take this for the full block this turn. Because I think if we do that, we don't take any more damage this fight, and I don't know if that card was doing anything else later on. None of these do anything. Now we just have to break the block here. Six weak, yeah, stacking weak on this is so good. Another footwork, piercing whale. I think we take piercing whale first. It doesn't work as well with our Shadow Meld footwork plan, but it notably is really important to a lot of the elites in this act. No, not chop. It's a fight, which sucks. I think I want to kill the back one. Actually, can we just kill the front guy? Oh yeah, we can. Yo. Okay. Get this out of our deck. I still need Shiv cards. I've had this the whole thing, and it hasn't done anything. Getting the damage in play here, I think, is more important than getting the footwork in play. Although, that said, we don't have any weak. taking 8. That's fine. There's our surprise. There we go. Another Sucker Punch is more weak application. Dodge and Roll is really good with all of our decks. Sucker Punch is so much worse than Suppress, though. And I think we're getting through our deck fast enough that we don't need the extra source. Especially because we have Follow Through and Suppress, so that's like 5 turns of weak approximately. So I'm going to take Dodge and Roll. That was not ideal. We have way too many strikes in our deck right now. Getting the kill there was huge, though. 2 less damage to each other card in your hand. Slice. I'm going to skip these. I don't think we need the damage. I think once we get our stuff in play, we have pretty consistent damage with Suppress, Follow Through. We have too many strikes still. Tiger Throw and Pinpoint are doing a fair bit, too. Okay, so I'm probably going to take the Rest Site first at this rate. We still don't have a... I had to use my potion that last fight. I don't think I took any AoE cards, did I? Oh no, I do. I do have one AoE card. We take 5, but we get to draw 3 here. Yeah, there's Follow Through. So we can go discard, discard, Follow Through. Doesn't really matter if we block or Shadow Meld block. Actually, if we Shadow Meld, Dodge, and Roll, that does 14. Yeah, that's better. Oh, and it... Okay, so Dodge and Roll does use your Shadow Meld for the turn, for next turn. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. $22 damage. Strength Potion is huge here. Flechettes, we don't have the card draw for, so I'm skipping. Okay, we're at 37, so what does this upgrade do? 5 week? Wait, that's so much. Hello? 5? That's so ridiculous. Hello? This does give 2 vulnerable. I don't think we care that much about it. Oh, I don't think we need the 5 weak, because we're still, like, we have more than enough already. This plus 4 damage. That's already upgraded. This gives an extra dexterity, which is pretty important. But I think we just go, I think we go here and rest, and then, yeah. And if we really need to one-shot something on turn 1, we do have the Strength Potion. Okay, it is Mr. B's, which is the fight I was probably the most worried about. Normally I think Silent has a good time into him, but he can really sting if you're like a Shiv-focused deck. Literally, really sting. Haha! Oh, I'm so funny. Yeah, we're just gonna give him a billion weak attacks. We only take 2 this turn. We can footwork. Dodge and roll. Tiger throw. What's left in her deck? There's 2 dazed, so if we get rid of 1, I'm gonna go like this, into this, into this. Get both those cards exhausted. This hand sucks. We just go like this to get the parrying shield damage in. Piercing Whale, full blocks here. We don't need to play Strike. We still don't have our double damage in play yet. Prepared, get rid of this and this. Still don't have tracking in play. Oh my god. There's 10. We're not even guaranteed to draw it next turn. I can't even play this. Okay, this is fine. 34 plus 16. Is that lethal? Yeah, it is. It's exactly lethal. No! Oh, no, I'm bad. I forgot how to count. That's okay, we took very little from that fight. We did kind of undo our heal, though. Predator is a lot of card draw. That's the only card draw we've seen. Blade Dance is front-loaded damage, and it does work with those useless Phantom Blades we've had the whole run. I think I have to take Predator, though. It's just a big attack, so it can kill pretty quickly with whatchamacallit in play. Or Calcum is free block. Sweet. That makes some of our turn 1s less obnoxious. Yeah, like here I'm just going to go Assassinate, Suppress, Predator, and then probably Tiger Throw? Yeah. Oh, I should have dodge and rolled instead of regular defending. Though we take no damage anyways, so it didn't matter. But good to keep track of little mistakes like that. Is it untouchable? We do have prepared... Yeah, I think it's untouchable. I could take another follow-through, but I'd rather just upgrade Suppress. I'm gonna take the Rest Sight again, and I'm gonna heal. We're playing like a borderline defect deck where we have to get our powers in play before we actually do anything. Necrobinder, Ironclad, or Regent. So usually I like to take Necrobinder cards because they have a lot of card draw on them. However, I think this is an Ironclad angle because with our tracking, having a double damage options is really huge. Also, getting more vulnerable would be nice to like really amplify our damage. So I'm taking Ironclad cards. What's our rare? Pyre is block, or is energy. I mean, this is also block. It's probably a Pyre angle. Inflame is damage. Pillage is card draw. What's your common? Havoc plus. Ooh, True Grit. Wait, True Grit I could get behind. Havoc is also interesting. Because it's upgraded. Is there anything that we don't want to exhaust? I don't think so. Yeah, let's take Havoc because it helps us cheat on energy. It's either Crimson Mantle or Pyre here. I don't think it's ever Primal Force. And we could take Inflame, but I don't think it helps us. Stone Armor is kind of funny with Shadow Meld. What's our current problem now? Is it card draw or... like, is it amount of output per turn or is it... energy? What would we even do with the energy? Most of our stuff costs like 0 or 1. I think it really helps with getting Death in play. I think we take the Crimson Mantle because it guarantees block. And don't think we need Inflame. We don't have multi-hits, do we? I really wish I could remove this Phantom Blades. It's been so useless. I'm gonna try the Stone Armor. That also gained us a bunch of money, so... Oh, wait, oh. Oh, that's funny. I really wish this would kill. So here, I can just go like this. Havoc, dodge and roll. There we go. There's another prepared. Hidden Daggers is 2 Shivs. I don't have anything that wants to be discarded outside of Untouchable. But it is free, which is pretty notable. We're taking another Elite. We fought Bees. I'm going to take the Hidden Daggers. This is the fight I was a little bit worried about, but we do have a little bit of AoE. We can start by trying to kill the back one, because I really want to... Oh wait, what's better? This times 1.5, or... Yeah, I think double is better. Untouchable, this can go. We could just... Wait, does this kill? That does just kill. Cool. take 8. How much are we blocking for? This is gonna be free. I can go like this. That full blocks, and then we just pump our damage into the one that has buffed. We are unfortunately becoming weak this turn ourselves. Go like that. 7, take 2. Strike is whatever. This full blocks. Almost. Armor Frost is huge. That gives us some extra block early. Backflip is what we need. We need card draw. And here, I think I can smith. That makes it cost 1, which is really important. We do kind of need the energy. That gives us 10 block return. This is shift pluses. This is more cost. This is more, yeah, let's do the making 1 cost. That would make a lot of returns a lot better if we don't have to use expensive getting that in play. Oh. I think I go Footwork, Havoc. Okay, that's a little bit annoying to get rid of, but could be a lot worse. I think I'm Piercing Wailing this turn. Then we can go Assassinate, Suppress. That's full blocking. And we just play this because why not? Yeah, I can just take the damage here. It's a lot more than I wanted to take, but it's fine. I probably should have used the Suppress on this guy turn 1. Oh, actually, I should have saved onto the second shiv. Get all our block in play. Now, hopefully we draw our Shadow Meld this turn. Yeah, Shadow Meld does work on the plating. So that makes a full block here. And now, you still have weak. Okay, we do have to be careful that we don't die to our Crimson Mantle, but I think the amount of block we're making from it is more important than the damage it does to us. Okay, so Predator, Hidden Daggers, follow through. The first shift we play is bonus damage, and we keep this for next turn, which is the one mistake I made earlier. Now we're prepared to wait these two. We can shiv here. Backflip. That almost just kills. We are not full blocking currently. That's one off. Whatever. Whatever. Oh no, we're full blocking. Oh, I could have killed him with the Shiv plus the 6 extra damage. I didn't count. We took 1 extra damage. There's a second Assassinate. There's also a Master Planner. Master Planner is so silly. Because it means, like, our backflip gets slide. This card, I think, has to be, like, changed. It's way too powerful. Anytime I've gotten this card, it's been, like, a game over. Like, free win. Hero's better than Potion. You realize this never ends. You counter the merchant, obtain everything. Vacu plays your first turn for you. Sure. Do I really care? I think the energy is better. Oh, we don't actually have that much card draw, though. This curses really do not vibe with what we're trying to do. What's our boss? The queen? The merchant one is so funny. There's 1, 2, and the third shop is there. So it's one of these 2 shops. And then we kind of want to go like this. It's a rest site in the middle. That's the only middle rest site? Yeah. So we're going that way no matter what. So the fights where turn 1 matters is the elite, the Robo Knight. I think it's Mecha Knight, actually. Mecha Knight. We don't have any energy gains, so I'm going to take the Whispering Earrings. And we're going to hope that Vacu doesn't throw for us. Okay, yeah, I'm going to drink this. And this. It gains 5 additional block from defend cards, so this blocks 11. This is a guaranteed 5. This might get us something better, but we have to spend energy on it. Oh, I forgot about Permafrost. Okay. Do I play this or not? I don't think I do. A little unfortunate we had to use both potions there. This first. Probably just leg sweep. With the extra energy, this is a lot more playable. Permafrost for Chandelier. Lucky Fish for Shuriken. Honestly, this doesn't really do that much anymore. Pairing Shield for Vajra, yeah. We can get rid of the Lucky Fish. We've gained so much money off of it that getting the Shuriken is so big. And then I think I want the fight before the shop. Maybe get a bit more money. Yeah, Baku's just gonna hit the first guy. And he full blocked for us. Good job, Baku. Oh, did I not full block? We took 3. That's fine. Wait, I can give Havoc? That's so funny. Brum, brum. Yeah, you rev that. $32 damage. There's another legs. Oh, that's a plus. Oh my god. Punished. Oh my god. But this is definitely a calculated gamble. Having another one of those is always good. Okay, Merchant Man. Enchant 3 attacks with sharp. Ooh. Mummified Hand. Oh, that's nuts, actually. I think I'm always buying this. Then we need card draw, so... Next skill 0. We can also just remove a strike. Let's do that. I feel like we could have given this and suppress innate, but I don't think it was worth it because Vaku's just gonna waste them anyways. I don't think we want Phantom Blades. I think we do want Escape Plan. Middle Ticket wasn't going to do anything. Jack of all trades is not doing anything. Ricochet. Not really important. We can take Block Potion. Yeah, this saved us from a bad Baku turn, and we can't afford anything else. Except for Ricochet, which I'm skipping. Yo, good work, Baku. Yo, good work. Yo, he put in some... He went crazy mode on them. Let's go. That's my goat. That's my goat, the demon. Do I care about playing this? I could just... Do I play Crimson Mantle? I don't think I need to. Aw, come on. Aw, we could have hit him with the extra damage. Actually, that's probably better, though, because now he doesn't die this turn, and... Free leg sweep. Gaming. He's have retain? Oh, I guess I'm not weak anymore. Oh, that sucks. We just hold on to this until we have the weaken play to double the damage of it. This has Sly. Oh, oh no. Oh, oh no. These both have Sly also. Oh yeah, we're doing the silly thing. Dude, this character's so broken. This character's so dumb. Holy god. Give us... Sure. Nope, nope. Probably nope. Flight Plus is worth considering. I don't think we have enough card draw to get to it consistently. Right now, most of our card draw is this backflip and these calculated gambles. And we already have one, and it's already doing more than enough. It's going to do enough against this boss, too. Flechette's is good with the strength gain from Shuriken, but we just don't have enough cards in hand to really abuse it. And I think our other damage cards are doing enough already. Ooh, okay. What you giving us? Skill or a power? So, the thing I like about the skill is that I think the two options are, like, energy gain or something cost-free. Power, though, is either upgrade a card, powers cost less, or gain dex and strength. Dex and strength is good. I think I'm going to go power. Powers cost one less, end of combat, upgrade a card. So, how many combats do we have left? 1, 2, 3. So if we take the upgraded power, we'll just take the powers cost less. Cost less. Get a relic. Art of War is massive. First, it's not going to trigger in turn 1, but later on in the like big turns at the end of the game, it's going to matter. I am taking this elite. I do have a black potion still. Okay, Baku, do your thing. Do I just chug this? Yeah. This costing 0 is nice. Oh, I should not have kept these shivs in my hand. That was silly. I do kind of want to upgrade those calculated gambles, though. Take 6, that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Of course, he didn't have weak in there. Here you go. Suppress. Daggers. I don't really care about discarding those. 30. Doing a big swing. Yikes. It's another 14. We should be able to kill now, though. 16, 16. Still not quite enough. Oh, we got him, okay. The last little block from the parrying shield being just enough there. Abrasive is actually the card I was really wanting to see here, so I'm going to take that. Because the Thorns are going to matter for damage, and the extra dex is huge as well. This should be a rest angle. We get 2 potions from Tiny Mailbox. Oh, sorry, they changed that. Souls of the Pot is definitely going to become Power Pot, and I don't want the attack potion. And we get another shop. Is this a... We can't afford another move. There's also well-laid plans. It's got to be well-laid plans, right? And then probably a Piercing Whale. I'm going to take and remove, but I think that well-laid plans is, like, effectively, like, 2 removes for how it plays out. What could the late question mark be? I think a fight is better, but a fight can also do us a lot of damage. We don't have anything that needs to count up. Yeah, let's just take the elite first. Okay, Vaku, what you doing? Basically, almost a full block. That's totally fine with me. Yeah, so well-laid plans. We might actually upgrade well-laid plans at the before the boss. This full blocks. Reflex is huge. I'm gonna play it for free first, rather than discarding it. We can now discard Abrasive and Predator? Piercing Wheel? Oh, we need all the block we can get. Okay, we only take 1. Vulnerable and weak is tough here. We have it first. Pinpoint's fine. Follow through. Predator. Potion Belt. Okay, that would have been nice to get earlier, but that's fine. There's another Piercing Whale. We already have 2 of those. I'm not going to take a 3rd one. Sly is a... Or the Untouchable is a Sly card. Let's block. I have enough block. These powers are kind of block. That's block. That's block. I'm gonna skip that for now. Discard to transform, get rid of a strike. Shadow Step is fine. Just giving us 2 potions, I think, was better than an upgrade. It also gave us a lot of health. Okay, here we go. Vaku is doing his thing. And he full blocked. Let's go, Vaku. We'll just track this now and save this for later. What could this be? Let's do this. Chains of Binding. Yep. I play the Mantle? I might as well. I think it's better to get rid of it than to keep it in my deck. Oh, that also just triggered Centennial Puzzle this turn, which is nice. This is free. I don't think we're playing either of these, so I can play this for pretty free. Still don't have tracking in play. Do I have Well-Laid Plans? I have one Well-Laid Plans. There's tracking, Shadow Meld, Escape. Okay, so this is probably going to get played for free off of Sly. Do I care what either of these? No. Gives me strength. Save this for next turn. And we should basically be able to win now, very easily. Don't care about either of these, so I can Piercing Wail. Get rid of these two if you're not playing them. Get rid of... probably just Strike. Next week. Keep Deflect. Oh, so much Thorns. Oh my god. Finally get Master Planner in play. This goes Sly. Can't play that. Big 0 times 5. Exactly, exactly. We'll do double damage next turn. Bruh. 51. I should probably drink this before I forget. Oh, we actually take some damage. But you're dead. Oh, I wish this would kill. Boom. Yeah. No, I think Silent is just way too broken. I think, her, die. Also, we got a bunch of Ironclad cards that didn't actually really help that much. But I think, specifically this card is just way too good. I think the Sly stuff is way too nuts. The cards I like the design of, I like the design of Abrasive. I think this card's cool. Because it's like a very useful power, but it also like doesn't do anything on its own. And like, you know, you never want to play this for, like, it only really does counterattack damage if you're already blocking. So I think that card's cool. The big thing is like just like all the ways there's way too much consistency for Sly. It doesn't feel like, you know, you did something. It does feel good to play, but it doesn't feel like you actually put work in to get it off. You just kind of like happened into it and it worked out. So that's kind of like my big concern about Sly currently. Is it's like way too easy to enable. I didn't even have that many good upgrades. I was just kind of like freeballing it. Oh, and we rediscovered Prepared. Cool. Because it got changed again. Let me just check what time it is. It's like almost 6 o'clock. click that. Let me just see real quick. Anything else I wanted to do on stream today? Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. I talked about the beta patches. I could just do another run, but it's getting kind of late. I kind of want to make dinner. Let me quickly check if anyone is live currently. Might just send a raid and then maybe stream more later tonight. What did I say I was going to do on my schedule? I don't even remember anymore. I did post it in my own server, so I can check. Blah de blah de blah announcements. I just said starting at 2 p.m. Very unspecific. Okay, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I might be back on tonight, later. Maybe doing some co-op runs. We'll see. I'm just kind of chilling. Thank you all for coming out for Spire today. We got our Ascension 10 win on Defect. We got a Necrobinder win, and we got a Silent win. I still need to go ahead and finish climbing up the Ascensions for these Ironclad, Silent, and Necrobinder. I have had the most fun playing Regent and Defect, mostly because I think they are the least like one-dimensional characters. I think Silent is way too broken. Everything she does is good. Even the poison is good. The Sly is good. The weak build I just had was surprisingly good. The Ironclad is very like Ironclad. He's very similar to Slay the Spire 1, except he's a lot more attack. Like he has good attacks as opposed to bad attacks, and a lot of ways of enabling to play your attacks. As opposed to in Slay the Spire 1, he was actually a lot more power focused. Like he had good attacks, but a lot of times your combo was you get Dark Embrace Corruption in play and you win the game every fight, or you use block stacking with Entrench. Like he's very power focused in Slay the Spire 1, and he still kind of is, but now it's like you're playing Hellraiser and playing a bunch of attacks, or you're going infinite with or borderline infinite with a bunch of pommel strikes. Like you were doing that stuff in Slay the Spire 1 too, but he's like much more focused on that type of stuff. And then Necrobinder is just like souls are just so silly. I think they need to make souls like ethereal or something, because they're just way too consistent. They draw too many cards. All the cards that have souls attached to them have numbers that are like way too good. Like I think like the run I had 2 of Severance, and it gives you a soul in your hand immediately, so it's basically just a 2-cost attack that also draws 2, which is okay because the cost is so weak. But then it puts 1 in your discard and in your draw pile, so you have 2 more souls to go get. And then like the other one that gives you just 3 souls in your draw pile immediately is just way too good. I think I like the common cards that they just put a soul into your deck one at a time. But yeah, I think they're pretty good. And then Defect is like, I think Defect and Ironclad are very different than they were in the first game, but for different reasons. Defect is a lot less power focused, and they gave Defect a bunch of the status matter stuff that Ironclad used to have in Slay the Spire 1, which I really like the look of. So, oh my god, I just realized how imposing his artwork is. He's got the giant claw here. He's got his hands. He's coming for you. He's about to throw hands. So yeah, I think Defect is surprisingly less power focused almost. Not that you don't do the power things, because he's got some very, very obscene power focused decks, but a lot of his like just channel orb cards are very well statted, and his orbs solve a lot of different problems for him. You have glass orbs to solve AoE, you have dark orbs to solve big fights, you have frost to block. I do say, if you don't actually get frost orbs, those type of block or like value orbs decks are a lot harder to pull off. And I do think that like the claw decks are like in a similar position where they look really funny and really cool when they pop off, but they can really struggle early. But yeah, like in Slay Spire 1, when you play Defect, you were just like, okay, I need to survive until I get Capacitor, Creative AI, or Echo Form into play, and then I'm fine, and then I can get my focus powers in play. And now it's like, instead of playing all those focus powers, you have like the burst focus, which makes your early game a lot better. So you're not just dying immediately. And then once you get yourself in play, those temporary focus cards are still good. But you don't have the issue where like the end of fights are boring, because if you don't actually get your temporary focus cards, you can just die late in a fight too if you're not careful. So yeah, it's a lot less front-loaded pressure-wise. I'm trying to do anything else in the compendium I missed. I do need to get... I believe this is a multiplayer Ironclad card that I haven't seen. Yeah, Corruption being his like signature power, I think is from the old tome is such a fitting thing for Ironclad. Silent having Wraith Form as their signature. Dude, Wraith Form is... I don't even think Wraith Form is that good anymore. Like, you don't even need to be doing this. You just naturally don't take any damage already. So Wraith Form being even more don't take any damage, I think, is like overkill. That said, I have not taken what is it? Ancient cards. I have not taken the apparitions relic before. So maybe I need to try a run with the apparitions to really know, or even taking Wraith Form itself. So I have not, in this game, I have not messed around with the apparitions. They were very, very good in Slay Spire 1, but you could also get them in Act 2. And so having them that early as opposed to at the end of Act 3, or at the end of Act 2, getting them early Act 2 versus end of Act 2 is a big difference. Or start of Act 3, rather. I also don't think I've taken the Whistle card. I think this card's hilarious. It's also really funny if you can, like, reuse it by removing the exhaust or double tap it or something like that. I played this card in a run that I lost, but I think I lost because of other reasons, not because I took this card. I do like that it upgrades to 0, though. That's pretty nuts. I don't think I've ever taken Quad Cast. I don't think this is particularly good, but it is kind of like a knockoff multicast. I've heard people say Relax is bad. I actually liked Relax a lot. I also had a run where I made it so Relax did not exhaust, and that felt really powerful. This card, I think, fixes a lot of Regent decks. There's a lot of Regent decks where you have a bunch of star cards and not enough star enablers, and this just fixes that immediately. And I haven't actually taken this card. I know this is it basically just says at end of fights remove a card, but I have been meaning to do a Necrobinder run where I get that, so that's the one more I need to unlock that way. And there's this bunch of yeah, these cards here are all from Slay Spire 1. They're throwback cards, which I really want to get sometime. I'm trying to think which curse this is. Oh, this must be from a mushroom event one. Don't think I've gotten that mushroom event yet. Any colorless cards I haven't seen yet? No, I've seen them all. Okay, cool. With that said, I think I'm gonna end stream. Thank you guys for coming out today. It wasn't too long, but I did run on a stream last night, and I gotta catch up on some house stuff. I will be back on Monday with more Pokemon news. If I am doing something Sunday, I'll let you know on my Discord server, so if you're not in there, make sure you join. And we're going to send a raid to, I think, Raffle, who is playing Balatro. I watch a lot of his YouTube content, and every now and then I tune into his stream. He does a lot of Balatro. So, I know he's playing Slay Spire. earlier this month, so we'll send a raid to him. And thank you all for coming out today.